Russia has spent years calling itself a military superpower. This week alone, Russia started calling each other through a cat's litter box because the internet was blocked. Their newest drone navigation system turned out to be a compass nailed to the airframe, and one woman, after a Ukrainian strike, said it felt like the war had just started. Welcome to Russian Reality. I'm Yulia Horwan. This is According to Plan. Before we get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's get started. This week, even the birds flying over St. Petersburg must have been wondering what was going on. Instead of the usual clouds beneath them, they looked down and saw this. On the night of July 22nd, drones attacked temporarily occupied Crimea. Explosions were reported in Feodosia, Yalta and Alushta. Some residents said they heard air defenses firing, while others claimed that around 50 drones struck their targets and not a single one was shot down.
I'm honestly shocked by what happened last night, July 22nd. Drones started hitting Yalta. They were flying all night, bombing everything in sight. It felt like more than 50 drones flew toward Alushta. A couple of power substations were blown up, leaving the entire city without electricity. I'm not posting this just to complain. I genuinely want to know, why wasn't a single drone shot down all night? It's actually ridiculous. We have absolutely no security here, no real air defense either. The machine gun crews spent 3 hours trying to hit a single drone and still couldn't.
2 days earlier, Firepoint, the Ukrainian defense tech company, reported that the following targets in the Moscow region had been hit: the WILDBERRIES logistics hub in Kaledino, and oil depot in Podolsk, and the Yuzhny Vorota logistics park in Domodedovo. That same night, FP-1 drones also struck 3 tankers and 4 cargo ships. Firepoint even put together this short compilation. Warehouses kept burning all week long. During one of those attacks, a WILDBERRIES sorting center in Kotovsk, Russia-Tambov region, caught fire during a drone attack. What made this incident especially memorable was that Russia's air defense ended up striking its own territory. The footage shows Russian air defense missiles hitting the warehouse instead of the drones. Maybe that Crimean resident we heard at the beginning of the video complaining about the lack of air defenses doesn't realize yet that they actually got lucky.
Не попадут никак. Еще пошли, смотри.
Ты прикинь, как страшно,
Бля.
кто там живет.
Смотри, они фигарят.
Вон вспышку.
О, попали, сбили, вон сбили.
Красота, конечно, была, блядь. Блядь, сюда опять, блядь, все ближе, ближе. Да, блядь, куда бежать-то, нахуй? Опять, откуда я ушел?
Russia's war machine isn't powered by domestic manufacturing. According to Sint experts, it depends on a constant flow of Chinese-made equipment entering countries through logistic hubs like WILDBERRIES. Under the Geneva Conventions, an object that makes an effective contribution to military operations may qualify as a military objective. The warehouses reportedly contained Chinese-made drone motors from companies like Reditoski, Sunny Sky, and T-Motor, flight controllers from SpeedyB and Matic, ELRS receivers, video transmitters, FPV cameras from Foxeer and Runcam, and high-discharge 21700 and 18650 battery cells used to assemble drone batteries. They also reportedly store Chinese relay boards, do-it-yourself controllers based on Arduino and STM32 platforms, and radio control switches that can be converted into detonation, and payload release boards for FPV kamikaze drones. According to a Sint expert, the shipments also included portable electronic jammers, radios, directional antennas, signal amplifiers, and large quantities of tactical medical supplies, including rhino rescue tourniquets and cat-style clones, hemostatic bandages, occlusive dressings, and decompression needles also. One local resident was asked what she had experienced during the strike. Here is what she said.
That's not even the word for how scary it was. In the middle of the night, everyone jumped up, right? No one could figure out what was going on. We thought the war had started. Everyone was terrified. Like, what the heck is this? Why on earth? Why did they fly in here? What do they want in Electrosol? Is that even possible? The city's right here, just next to us. How can you set off explosions here? That would scare everyone.
So it felt like the war had just started. In 2026, 4 years after Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine, and honestly, that says less about the people than it does about Russia's information bubble. State TV shields people from reality. The internet keeps getting shut down, and eventually people become disconnected from a war their own country started. And speaking of Russia's information bubble, it's getting even bigger. Russia has begun shutting down internet access, citing the threat of drone attacks. Authorities introduced so-called white lists, allowing users to access only a limited number of approved websites and online services. Russians reported that a large number of websites and messaging apps had become inaccessible. The restrictions quickly sparked a wave of jokes across the Russian internet. One woman posted a video showing how she called her husband through their cat's litter box. The smart litter box has a built-in camera and microphone, and apparently it isn't on the government's blocked list. Yet. Not everything is as bad as it seems. Actually, no, it's exactly as bad as it seems. Just take a look at your screen. This is the latest version of the Molnia drone. Someone nailed a compass to it with 5 nails. Then they used a couple more to attach the camera. The camera periodically tilts down to check the compass. What's really got me wondering is why they used exactly 5 nails. Is it all they had, or is Russia facing a nationwide nail shortage? And finally, here is one from everyday life in Russia. A Russian user opened Yandex Afisha, basically Russia's version of Ticketmaster, to see what concerts were coming up. Instead, the only upcoming event of the calendar was General Mobilization, and underneath it says, "It's time to report for military service." Yes, this event is to die for, literally. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.